I was just in the barn grabbing something, throwing something away, and I heard the roof start to rattle. And I'm standing in under a rain cloud, so I'm gonna hit this with the power washer. I'm okay with where it is now. Just at least I know that I did something to it instead of the last guy. So I'm gonna hit it and probably head inside. Well, it was a little bit of a false alarm. It is not raining at all anymore. That was about 5 minutes of little sprinkles, but I moved the thing inside. I'm probably gonna grab my not sunglasses and jack this thing up. The guy said the left front axle was shot. It'll click when you turn, and he said something was loose on the front end, so I'm gonna pick it up and see what I might need. I tried to put a plate on it, but he took his plastic inserts with him when he took his plate off, so I gotta find some inserts for that, but that should be no big deal. If I can get this up and figure out what I need, we might take it into town and see if we can get some parts for it. Tiny bit of play there. I don't know. Maybe I was shoving it. Oh, look at that. So, what I'm seeing is the CV boot looks fine, or it doesn't look fine, but the real problem that I'm seeing is the rack boot is gone, but the boot, the CV looks okay. I'm gonna look at the other side. Well, I'm glad I waited a little bit before I went and clicked order on that CV axle he told me to do. I don't see it, but maybe we need a little road test. Definitely do need some rack boots though. That was looking pretty nasty before this thing sees a winner. Alright guys, I got this thing let back down, backed out of the shop. I'm hungry. I managed to get my plate on there temporarily, so I think I'm gonna cruise it into town and get some food. Stop at a couple spots and see if I can find any stuff this car needs. I'll hit you guys up in a minute. Alright guys, went into town. Turn that music on. Made it to town and back, got a bite to eat. Hit up my favorite little surplus store. Got some goodies. They usually have some period correct 80s, 90s stuff left over that never sold. Stuff from AutoZone or something. And I don't know if you guys can hear that, but there's a pretty good like noise. I think that's what the kid was talking about. So I might jack it up again and see what I can figure out about that. The thing runs great, it starts right up. It's got some good stuff in it. 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 It's got some good stu handbrake works too good. Alright, let's take a look at the haul I got here. I got inserts. Didn't know what size, so I grabbed 2 different ones. Got a set of fog lights, $8.95. Don't know if they'll end up on that car, but I thought they were cool. Got the gauge kit. Figured if the electric ones don't work, I can always put mechanical ones in there. Know exactly what's going on. That was cheap. $5? There's no. That's wonder which one they charged me for. Anyway, got this old school Jags hat. $5. We got a couple jugs of oil. Cause I think it was low. I checked it while I was at the store. Doesn't hurt to have it around either. Got microfibers I was sorely in need of. I got 2 of these because they were $1. The old steering wheel wraps. Oh, and I got this. Hopefully it's long enough. Battery cable. Fix that janky one. So that's what I got at the store. I don't know if I'm gonna put any of it on right now because it's hot out here, but I think I might go ahead and jack up the front end and see if I can figure out what that noise is, because it was weird. Okay, I'm gonna see if I can hear this noise now. It almost felt like a loose wheel or something, but this thing is not loose, so I think I might pull it off and see if I can tell by sticking my head in there. Classic 17 millimeter lug bolts. Yep, she fell right off. Pretty normal. Very lightweight wheel. Okay. So I got rack boots broken. Wow. This thing has a solid disc brake rotor, no vents. The rack boot is well, I'll just show you guys. The boot was just slid right down like that. Got a wide open rack there. Steering's tight, so I don't know. The boots for the CV are okay. They're not throwing grease around. Kind of hard to say, but it was something's chunking. But this thing's pretty solid. Like, I'm really surprised. You guys see that? There's more brown on the outside of the car than under here. I might let it back down and rock it back and forth and see if it's not a motor mount loose or something. But I kind of want to get in here and look at it with my own 2 eyes. Look at the brake pads, they look okay. This guy was like chilling like that, so I'm gonna throw Probably just throw a zip tie around it for now. Careful, those temporary repairs become permanent real fast. Took apart this battery cable and figured I'd put you guys up there. Watch me swap this new one in. Literally just goes straight to the starter. And then it's this one that powers the rest of the car, I'm assuming. I went under the front end and I wiggled and jiggled some stuff and I can't find what that noise was, so I think I'm just gonna run it. So I see this little wire coming off here is kind of dinky. It's probably 10 gauge wire. This is much bigger. I'm gonna crimp something on the end of here and then tie it in with the little clamp. That way it's got the right gauge wire. Instead of trying to jam it in the end of this yellow butt connector. It's tight. Nice and tight. Better, prettier than what was there, I guess. One of my biggest pet peeves is when people don't have their terminals down all the way. Just makes it look like you didn't try too hard. So I like to spread them, get them down as far as I can. And this will probably come in like that. And we've got a little auxiliary power wire here in case you want to add some stuff on. I'm sure that little alternator can handle it. Here. Let me get something for the end of this. Guess I shouldn't have tightened this up quite yet. See, now I gotta put a ring over this. Oh, I thought I'd be that lucky. I'm gonna have to go drill one of these out. There, it's a little better. That's why I love drill presses. Alright, perfect fit. Put this back in. Hopefully I got enough room sticking out there. I'll trim this up a little bit. Nice. Ooh. Almost did it. Forget the heat shrink. Part of the standard procedure, I think. Got a nice good clamp. Pull test, pass, heat shrink. So it looks pretty. Lovely. Very nice. Ooh, yep. Got a little zazzle. Enough to get started is all I really need there. And that is about it. I'm going to zip tie that around, down and around so it's out of the way. Take the price tag off so people think I spent the big bucks. Probably should make sure this thing still starts, huh? Still starts right up. It's a good sign. I'm gonna go torque my wheel before I forget about it too. And I'm probably just gonna do a few little things off camera. And that's about all you're gonna see me do this time. 'Cause I'm getting hot and sweaty. So, till next time.